All right, it is the best of the All Out Show. Thursday, day after Christmas, we talk to Kanisha Bus. Usually we crack a ton of jokes, but this one gets real. This one gets real. We talk about her pregnancy, what she was going through during the pregnancy and after the pregnancy, postpartum depression. Just really interesting. To keep it light, we also got John getting waxed. So that's going to be for today. Hope you enjoy it. Don't go anywhere. It is the All Out Show.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 45. What up, though? Kanisha Bus.
Yes. What is going on, yo?
Last time I saw you, you were pregnant.
I was pregnant.
How old is your baby now?
6 months.
Man,
it has been a wild ass journey. Let me tell you about it.
because you weren't planning on being pregnant. This was
some random freak. She outran the Plan B pill and decided to show up any damn way. And I was.
Oh, you
not
Plan B her ass?
I Plan B her ass.
She's like, Plan C, I'm here.
Y'all gonna see.
yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I was, parenting was not a part of my plan. I had already raised all my sister's kids, brothers and sisters. I was living free.
And you were like,
yeah, I'm 37 with a newborn. What the hell is going on? Shit.
shout out to your man's sperm. You got some fucking.
Well, he's in his 20s, so that sperm is fine. I'm almost 10 years old.
You got that brand new sperm.
Yeah, it's fresh and active.
I was thinking about having a kid, and I'm like, I don't know. My sperm is old.
And you've already, because your daughter's grown at this point.
She's 23.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That's a babysitter, though.
I know,
Shit.
right? I know. All right, let's talk about enough about my sperm. Let's talk about you.
Oh my gosh. So let me start with the bullshit. So right after I seen you, my baby was due May 8th. Okay. So I had her 2 months early while I was driving. So
Pisces.
now she's an Aries. So yeah,
All
she's
right.
an Aries. So everybody, I was in labor for a week. Nobody believed me. I didn't have kids before. Everybody was like, no, it's just the baby dropping. You just have really bad gas. And I'm sitting there dying like, yo, how am I going to make it through labor if this part of pregnancy is this bad? You know what I'm saying? Like I was on my hands and knees in the bed with my face against the wall, just and my dude was rubbing my back and he's like, yo, it's just the gas. You're going to be okay. So that morning, I had just happened to have a doctor's appointment at 10 in the morning and I'm driving talking to my sister and every 3 minutes I'm like, this gas is, because everybody has convinced
Those are
me at this
contractions?
point.
Is that contract?
I'm
okay.
contracting.
All right, bet. Okay, now I'm understanding.
And I was at the mall the other day contracting in the mall, still thinking it was gas because I'm shopping for my baby shower because I hadn't had my baby shower yet. And so I'm sitting there trying on dresses going, and just thinking that everybody's telling me this shit is normal.
You're going to need a smaller dress.
Trying to squeeze this stomach in this goddamn dresses.
Yeah.
I would have had a baby in Fashion Nova, yo. That shit would have been crazy if it would have been a few more hours later. Like it would have been me, Cardi B, we all repping this shit. I would have needed a deal.
Thank God you wasn't that rainbow. That would have been
shit.
That would have been a budget baby.
Oh, that would have been cold. But I would have been calling my baby Bo. Come here, Bo.
Little Bobo.
Bobo.
I knocked up my baby mama at McDonald's. So.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I got a McKid. So there you go.
I'm telling you, I don't even know if people was having sex in bathrooms no more because I had sex in the dressing room for prom. Back in the day, that was the thing to do.
No one's fucking in bathrooms or you never see kids playing it under. Remember when you was little, you go shopping, you play in the fucking clothing racks and hide? I don't never see kids hiding in the clothing racks anymore.
Because they're
I
all
look
in
for
phones.
them to tickle them.
You can't just be tickling kids these days.
Here comes Uncle Tickle.
Stranger danger around this motherfucker.
So wait, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Did your water break anytime?
Okay, let me tell you what happened.
All
The
right.
water, she was still in the sack. So I go to the my doctor's appointment and I'm sitting there just and they put me on the table and she's doing the thing. She was like, when's the last time you heard your baby's heartbeat? And I was like, shit, I haven't heard it. So at that point I was like, oh shit, I'm having a miscarriage. Like I was freaking out.
My God.
Because then she yells out the thing, I need some help. Call 911. Bitch, in my mind, you are 911. I'm at the goddamn doctor.
Yeah.
So she was like, your baby is breech and you're 3 centimeters dilated. The baby's coming out.
What is breech? Feet first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feet or butt first. I don't even know. I was just in a fucking panic. And
Probably
the baby's
booty first since you the mom.
but like, you gonna back that ass up like it's 1999? Right on out.
Baby, you look good going back that ass up.
And
You a fine little infant going back that ass up.
I'm telling you, popping it already. And so they called the ambulance. They took me to the hospital. I was like, I thought my phone was on. They slowed my heart rate down because her lungs weren't all the way developed. So they had to give me steroids. Now, let me tell you how these motherfuckers almost killed me. Because you know, with me, it's never anything simple. So they give me this little half of prescription, right?
Yeah.
Because she was like, I had this nurse. She was like, I'm only gonna give you half. It's really strong. Let me know when you have to go pee. So every now and then she would put the bedpan under me. I was like, I have to pee. So when she gets off, before she ends her shift, she gives me the entire amount of the medication and then leaves. Now I have all new nurses and doctors. Now I'm talking myself to the contractions because I've been in labor all week. So I'm just like, doing it.
Yeah, because you've been dealing with this shit.
Yes. But they don't know. So right after she gives me this, it's like this fire. And this is what they talk about when they say women, especially African-American women, we die at 248% higher rate in childbirth than anybody.
How come?
Because, well, one of the big things is they say that black women, the doctors in their own mentality think that we can handle higher pain, that we're over dramatic, and we are animated people, but shit, we're not gonna.
No, I've been to very silent black movie theaters.
We're animated, but if the shit hurt, we gonna be like, yo, this motherfucking baby tripping. You know what I'm saying? So that don't mean it don't hurt because I'm turned.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
And just the lack of care, and unfortunately, people just don't always treat us with the, what we deserve. So the doctor's looking at me. I am screaming at the top of my lungs, crying, begging them for help. And the doctor says to me, "Are you on drugs? Because I'm not giving you any more drugs." He thought I was faking my pain to get more drugs. And I'm like, yo.
Like, bro.
I couldn't even, you guys don't understand. My mind is blown at this point. I'm like, no, whatever you gave me, I need you to reverse. And I'm talking to the other nurse and she's just looking at me. I was like, you guys don't know me. I was calm before she gave me this. I have never felt pain like this in my life. And it was just.
What did she give you?
So I get some drug, and then another nurse was like, I didn't take that drug, it makes you hallucinate. Because then I started hallucinating.
Oh, let me get some of that.
The fucking Marlboro Man. This is no lie. The Marlboro Man is standing there in all black. He's turned to the side and he's telling me something is wrong with you. Do not let them tell you that something is not wrong. Something is very wrong. So the fucking Marlboro Man is talking to me, and I can't tell them I see the Marlboro Man because
then they're really not gonna believe
they're
you.
really not gonna believe
Saved
me.
by cigarettes once again. Cigarettes save the day.
I'm telling you, and they're like, it's contractions. I'm like, bitch, this shit is constant. Like,
right.
It's not. So my dude shows up. He said he could hear me all the way down the fucking hallway screaming at the top of my lungs. He came in and I looked at him with like these eyes of desperation. I was like, I am dying and they're not doing anything about it. So he goes snatch the doctor. He's like, yo, my wife is in here about to fucking die. And they're all looking at me and my whole fucking bladder explodes everywhere. Now,
did it get on people?
Listen, I thought my water broke because it just was this relief, and they were clean. They was like, "Oh, this is piss," because I was like, "My water broke." They're
it's like them squirter porns.
Yes, and it was 10 times. Okay, buck egg, whatever that shit's called. That was me. Piss. I'm talking about everywhere, you guys. But what you have to understand, if it would have exploded internally, I would have went septic and I would have died.
Oh my God.
So, and they're all just sitting there. I didn't have a catheter, and they had numbed me from the waist down.
So you don't even know what the fuck is going on.
I didn't feel anything except this. I didn't feel like I had to go pee because I was numb. I just felt this fire. So then they gave me, they rushed to cover everything up. The doctor's calling every 3 hours for the next 2 days. So these motherfuckers almost killed me and then tried to cover it up. But
Kanisha Bus, by the way, talking about her baby being born. I haven't talked to her in forever.
I'm telling you.
Did you? So she came out of your vagina?
She did come out because she was 4 pounds but 19 inches. She was long as hell. She came out a few days later. Hey!
Just kidding. It's not fucking. It's only 17 inches.
It's only 17 and a quarter.
Yeah, it's 10 inches if you measure there and back.
So then my blood pressure shot up. I couldn't see her. She was in the NICU for a few weeks, and then we brought her ass home, and she's the best bullshit I've ever been a part of.
That's awesome.
But I always say people are lying when they're like, oh, my kids are the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm like, she's the coolest, but she not even in my top 5 of shit I've really done. That is like the best. So she's in the top 10, but she's not in the
You're
top
like, you made
5.
top 7.
Yeah. Like, I got to be on stage with Bone Thugs and Harmony at their concert in Long Beach. That's the one. She can't beat somebody she's named after.
Yeah, straight up. But did she give your life more meaning?
She definitely. Okay, so this is, they talk about postpartum depression. I wasn't depressed, but I couldn't connect. So for 4 months, she was just a baby. Like, I knew there was a baby at the house that I had to take care of, but it didn't register it was my baby.
Let me ask you this. Because because it was such a difficult birth, and she was taken away from you, do you think that played into the fact that you weren't able to connect with your child?
Yep, I seen her for 1 minute before I didn't see her for over 30-something hours.
Oh, my God.
And, it's mandatory that they get that 1 to 2 couple hours just to have that skin-to-skin bonding.
Straight up.
So
in some cultures, they make the baby climb up the fucking climb up. Yeah, like I think it's like an Indian culture or some shit like that. Like they have the baby, and then the baby has to crawl up to the titty to get fed. Like that's part. Like that is part of the shit. I don't quote me on the country of origin, but I've seen that shit. So it's like that's some real shit what you're talking about. Like yeah, man, you got to you got to hold that fucking child.
You have to. You definitely have to, because I was disconnected for almost 4 months.
How did you feel about that? Did you feel guilty? Did you feel?
I felt really bad, and I felt numb at sometimes, and I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like I would cry sometimes because I was like, yo, I don't have, they glamorize being a mother and being pregnancy, and they give you a false narrative of what it really is.
Yeah.
Because then I went to my social media and I was blogging everything, to be really honest. I mean, there's videos of me crying at 4 a.m, hiding outside in the laundry room in my apartments. Like, I blog everything because it's a lot harder than people would try to make it seem. And I'm a really fun, happy, high, person. So I couldn't imagine somebody who doesn't have that, such a positive outlook on life like I do. It's a really hard hit to you physically, emotionally. You can barely walk, you can barely pee, and then you have this life to take care of that you don't even feel like is yours. I was feeling crazy than a motherfucker. I was like, this is some bullshit.
I think it's good that you're saying that, man, because a lot of people, it's they have this story that they're telling, oh, that's the best thing that happened, and then you got all these women and shit, fuck men too. It's sometimes it's even harder for men because like we didn't make the motherfucker. We just I busted, you come out, and then like now I'm supposed to feel all attached to you, and I just don't. You know what I mean? And then there's the guilt attached to that. Like, what's wrong with me as a fucking person? Like, why do I feel like this? So I'm glad that you were able to come out and talk about it. How long? So it was a few months. And
it took about 4 months.
And then did anything happen where it clicked, or was it just something slow that you just kind of like, you just became acclimated to having the child? And
it was a slow process, but I think I was breastfeeding her one day. Now I'm gonna just push pause, which also was a part of it.
Her tits are real big.
My titties are so big, but God played me because I only make a little bit of milk. You would think I had gallons of milk up in these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it looks like you got.
Man, all
milk
my
truck.
life I've
like
been hearing
Indian motherfuckers, milk truck.
Milk truck. You can feed a village. I've been hearing that since the 8th grade. Like, you can feed a whole village. And at this point, I can't even supplement and give my baby enough milk. You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
It was.
Is there anything you can do for that? Like,
you're doing the massages.
If you need help with that, man. My hands are like magic wands.
Oh man, well I do got to pump after this, so
pump
it up. So yeah, so you could take different supplements. I mean, I'm trying everything. You got to definitely pump. Imagine having to pump every 2 hours and breastfeed. Like, the shit is you're just tired, you're crazy. But I was just breastfeeding her one day, and her little hands. Oh shit. Hey,
yeah, it's for you.
Oh, that's getting my milk flowing. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Pistol grip, pump them titties.
Hey, look, the milk is flowing. You can see the veins popping.
You just gotta play volume 10 into your titties every day to get that milk going.
And then you gotta do this. This helps the milk too.
She's tapping with her fingers.
Oh, I'm about to be squirting all down the street.
That's like how she's basically that's how they talk to Helen Keller. She's doing like the tapping on her titties.
I'm doing the titty tapping.
Titty tap.
I take it out and spray it.
Your baby was really small, so I guess did it affect your sex life? Like,
let me tell y'all.
Like, did it fuck up your pussy?
They sewed my vagina too tight.
Oh. And your man's got a big dick,
he
too.
He has a huge penis. I don't need vagina rejuvenation. My shit we were doing fine as it was. It was already hard enough. That was probably going to be helpful. Like, thank you for fucking stretching me out a little bit so I can take the dick. Total opposite. First of all, we waited 4 months after she was born, which is crazy. Everything is like in force. So we didn't have sex. And when the first time we had sex, it felt like a knife was being drug.
Oh.
We had to stop. And I was like, yo, here we go with something else. So I go to the doctor and they're like, the only thing I can do is like do it myself. I got to put my fingers or have him do it, and we just stretching it out because they can't go back in and cut it and then re-sew it. You know what I'm saying?
It's scar tissue. It's just going to make it bad.
And so it still hurts to this day, but not like the knife.
Does he just got to eat more pussy or anything like that? Is that it? Like get you? Because we just had a guy on yesterday. His dick was too big. I was like, just eat a bunch of pussy and take it slow and breathe.
We're using lube, shit I never even needed before, just to give more traction, like more. I don't know what you want to call it, but this shit hurts.
You know, on the flip side, I smashed a chick who got that. She had a baby and then had the procedure done, and it was whack as fuck. And I only got a big dick, and I felt like my heart just bled for people with big penises. I'm like, this is awful.
Oh my god!
Like this is whack. She can't take the dick. Like I can only get it halfway in. Like you can't even do your stroke right. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like do some weird short dick in them and shit. Like deep 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 beep boop pop.
This is the time you want to hear. Just let me put the head in. You hear me?
Yeah, straight up. Straight the fuck up.
That's it. It is. And I don't have you can't have a sex drive when you know that's sex
gonna hurt. Yeah. It's not pleasurable. You're fucking looking at it like it's a job. Like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work and get hurt.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's it. So we're still fighting with that right now. Like it's not as bad, but it's still every time I'm like, shit, here we go, because it still hurts. 6 months later, it still hurts. So hopefully it will go away. I got all type of fucking injuries from this baby, yo.
Damn, man.
All type. And I don't even know if you guys heard of postpartum cardiomyopathy. It's a fucking heart disease you get from having a baby.
You got that shit?
2 days after I went home, I ended up in the cardiac ward all fucking for a whole weekend. I'm sitting on the couch.
I hate to laugh at your misfortune, but that shit is ridiculous.
Because nothing is ever smooth and fucking easy with me. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm going, and I'm like, I'm suffocating. So at 3 a.m, because the baby's in the NICU for a few weeks, so we're just at the house. I'm fucking in the cardiac ward and can't. My goddamn heart is messed up. So we've been doing all type of shit, and I've been doing my CMOS and everything else and trying to get it back. So my last scans after 6 months, because it can naturally correct itself, and it occurs in your last trimester and up to 6 months after you have the baby, you can develop it, and then having another baby could make it fatal depending on how bad it is.
Right.
But I've been doing all my herbs and stuff, and so my last scans, because I've had 30 of them, are now normal. It has gone back to regular hearts. But I was in the emergency room for palpitations. It was fucking crazy, yo. And I'm going all this for a baby. I should have at least got twins about the fucking situation if I was gonna be.
You don't want no motherfucking twins.
You ain't never lied.
You don't want no twins. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Kanisha Bus hasn't been here for damn near a year. It's good to have you back. It's good to see you looking great.
Thank you.
You got that post baby glow that almost died from a baby glow.
I know.
on the door of death glow.
Oh my! Look, this is my homie Grim Reaper. He's just sitting here waiting.
Straight up, straight the fuck up. That's awesome. It was I just watching the whole process from a distance. Like it was like you going from like, I'm never having a man to having a man to I'm not having a kid to having kids, and it looks like you're just like rolling with the punches, and congratulations on you and your new family.
Thank you. I appreciate it, but having a baby will try your relationship as well. She climbed off the couch on her own. We were in the emergency room. He will not let that shit drop. He swears I dropped her off the Eiffel Tower, and she fell off her fucking.
Man, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, kids need to be fucking themselves up, man. I was just talking about this the other day. I was talking about it yesterday on the fucking show, or 2 days ago. Yesterday, I was teaching my little cousins how to play slaps.
Oh,
like
yes.
no one knows how to, like, no one does anything to hurt themselves anymore. Like.
Nope.
Like you need to feel every fucking thing. You need to feel like consequences. You got
Yes.
There's consequences of shit that you do, and like nowadays we live in a time where there's no consequences.
Or they feel like they can't get over something. Like when they took head safety out of school is where the fucking problem in dodgeball. When
Yep.
they start going, oh, you got head safety. And when I was teaching, did you ever used to play Red Rover?
Yeah, and
They
you run through.
you can't do that. No, that's been illegal in schools for almost
Get the
13
fuck outta
years.
here.
When
Yep.
I was teaching, they took that out of the schools.
And you would never have the fat kid because you know that motherfucker was finna fuck up the whole goddamn Red Rover line and shit. Like no one ever wants Fat Boy to come over. I was
Hell
the fat
no.
kid. They would be like, no, I'd just be like, when they gonna call my name? Never, because I was gonna fuck up the whole Red Rover.
Yes, whole arms be broken fucking with your ass.
I know, the metal monkey bars. We used to do the monkey fights where you hold on to the monkey bars and you trying to pull the other person down with your legs.
Yeah.
Like it's all this shit that just has disappeared. It's like gone with the wind, and it's for the worse, if you ask me.
It is. These kids, I just posted something on Instagram. It's a scarred up knee. I was like, I don't even know if these new kids got any scars. They don't fall. They ain't riding bikes.
Nope.
They're not doing shit.
No, they're not doing anything, and they're gonna be fragile as fuck. And then they expect the world to
Yes,
fucking be
coddle
like
them.
fragile too.
Yeah.
And then they push it out on the world. These are the same people who are gonna be telling on me. Instead of like checking me in the hallway, they're gonna go to fucking HR
Yeah.
and have them handle their problems for them.
That's
Gina in North Carolina. Gina, go ahead. Gina and Charlotte.
Hey, I just wanted to really thank Kanisha for saying what she said about, how she deals with having postpartum, because I did as well after both my kids were born. And, you read all the blogs and see all your friends on Facebook, and they're at pumpkin patches and they're doing cute little, every month photo shoots. And I'm like, can I just survive and remember to eat my dinner without killing me and this baby?
Yeah, it's real talk. It's everybody shows you. It's like everybody, like, especially with social media, it's
They be
like
lying.
it's the best foot forward and all that stuff. And it's like
Social media was the worst after I had my kids, because I'm like, I got to put bows in their hair and you smile and suck in. And when I realized that I just didn't have the time for it, I felt like, damn, I'm really fucking this up, because I don't look happy. I don't feel happy. And, finally, when I actually found some other people who are really going through real shit postpartum, and just realized that sometimes parenting is the pits.
Yeah, and then you don't feel like such a fucking weirdo,
Yeah.
and you're not beating yourself up. You're like, oh, this is just someone having a direct bond with their child is normal, and someone not having a direct bond with their child is normal. My grandmother had the same deal where she sent the kids to the aunties. Like she just was like, I can't even deal. Like this is. She wanted a daughter. It came out a boy. Was like, go push that
Yes.
motherfucker over there. Like it's like shit is like people have real fucking negative feelings about their children, and it doesn't mean they don't love them. It just means they don't. Like you got hormones, they don't know how to deal with it.
Hormones are the worst. You have just snatched something that's been living inside of you. That shit women were already kind of crazy anyway. Like our hormones are already out of balance naturally any fucking way. So this on top of it
She
really
said it.
makes you crazy. Yeah, I'll say it. Women, we're a little bit off. We really are. And then social media doesn't help, because these motherfuckers are lying. They're faking. Now you can hire a makeup artist to come and do your makeup for your delivery photos.
Are you kidding me?
It is a service now.
How crazy is that? They have on full lashes,
Yes.
microbladed brows.
This is, you know what, the whole mating process has become disgusting.
Yes.
Like, when did they start taking fucking engagement photos? Like,
I did not even know that was a thing. And now, like, I look at my album, my kids, my oldest daughter, she's 6. She doesn't even believe me and her dad are married because we don't have 9,000 fucking pictures.
that's what I'm saying. It was like, yeah, I was like, I'm looking at my parents' engagement photos. It's like my dad's got his shirt off in front of some fucking, they like my mom's in some Dukes, and my dad, they look like natural born killers in front of a fucking beat up Mustang or some shit like that. Like that was their engagement
A
photo.
little electric electrical box in front of my parents' house. It was not cute at all.
Yeah, it's all bullshit, and it's all this money making. It's all about money. It's all money making, and we are buying into it. It's like, quit buying into the bullshit. Focus on your relationship. Focus on your relationship with your kid.
Yep.
Focus on your relationship with yourself. Like, if you're having a fucking problem relating to your child, don't beat yourself up over it, and fucking just work through it.
You have to work through it. And if you know somebody who has just had a baby, check on them and check on the real them. Just because they're posting stuff on Instagram don't mean that they don't need that extra check. Maybe you can go over there. The best.
Yeah. I remember feeling like all my friends wanted to know how my baby was doing. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's so fat. Look at all her hair and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, but I also want to die inside. So can we talk about that?
Yeah, because they don't check on you. They just check on the baby. Go over there, do some dishes, cook. Because we don't even eat. Like, I just now started eating hot food again on time. Like, I wasn't even eating because you just don't have no time. You don't have no time to eat nothing. Like 2 days would go by, like, I haven't ate, and then you have to eat to make milk, but you don't have no time because you have to choose between sleeping and eating because you only have like 30 minutes of sleep because
the baby's always up,
because the baby's sleeping, but you have to wake them up every 2 hours to feed them, and then I pump right after that, and then you got to try to wash the bottles, and by the time it's time to wake them up again.
Hey, but you know what the good thing is when you get old, you'll have someone who's gonna look out for your ass
and love you. It's the best. Like I'm saying, it's the best bullshit I've ever been a part of. I am crazy about this girl. I love her to death. It just took some time. It just took some time. And that's why I like to keep it so real. I had one picture while I was going into labor, and I looked like the Loch Ness fucking monster. And I posted that shit. I said, I don't know how y'all be cute because I'm fucked up. And I posted that goddamn picture. Like, just, this is not a glamorous time. You're in pain. You focus on fucking not dying. Shit.
And thank you so much for fucking Gina. Thanks for calling up and talking about Gina, like I didn't know about the makeup artist forgot. Like, really, dude? Like,
yeah, you're welcome.
Like,
hey,
really?
I love your show. I listen to you every day.
Thanks, Gina. Take care.
So Matt, go ahead.
Dill in Maine. Go ahead, Dill.
Hey, how you doing, Jude? Good, big fan of the show. The reason I'm calling in is my wife's actually a pregnancy advocate. Teaches women how to deal with postpartum, yoga, the whole nine. Mm-hmm. She had the most severe postpartum depression after our daughter was born, to the point she was using alcohol in the daytime. I wasn't there. This is a lady who is educated on the subject, and I just want to call and emphasize to people that it's very real, and it's very it's very daunting for anyone who has to deal with it. And you know, the first signs of it, you need to get help and talk to people, because my wife knew how to deal with it and she didn't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those topics that, you know, I had my coworker one time, he was like, I had to read a book about it because my daughter had severe postpartum, and it wasn't talked about till now, and it's real and it needs to be talked about more.
Yeah, and there's no shame in it either, dog. Like, it doesn't mean you don't love your kid or none of that shit. It's just like, man, fucking hormones and all. It's a whole cluster. It's like a perfect storm of shit going wrong. I mean, I'll be real with you. Like, on the flip side for me, like, as a fucking dude, like, when I had my daughter, it was just like, all right, like, I was like, okay, cool, I got a kid, and I don't know how I'm supposed. Like, everybody else is like all fucking jazz and shit, and here I am, just
blank, like
trying. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, am I a fucking piece of shit for this? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then you're trying to do all the right things and you're going through the motions, but like, you're not feeling it. It took a minute to get there, man. It really took a minute to get there. And everybody's like, oh, my kid is my world. I was like,
that's
like, I'd fucking rather be out at the club.
And you do feel like that. And that's why
Another good point that the last caller brought up is the best thing that anyone could do for themselves is distance themselves from social media and not be involved with it, because obviously we all know the ramifications of what we're trying to project, and the reality in life is that 99% of what's on there is BS, and we all know that. So the reality is the best thing that my father ever said to me is, you're ready to be a dad when you're ready to be number 3 in the house, and that means mom, baby, dog, dad.
Damn, son. I don't like that shit.
Get rid of the dog.
I'm like, for me, it's like me, my wife, kids next. I can make another one of them motherfucking kids. You know what I mean? Shit, fuck. Like, y'all got to make sure y'all are good and then go. But like, if you're old, your old man's got more miles than I do, so I'm not gonna shit on his opinion, but I think it's got to be strong between you and your man, like Kanisha, and then you guys can be strong partners for your child. If it's just everything's focused on the child, then
that's true.
Then the fucking what the child really needs is a mom and a dad that can disintegrate.
Yeah, and
the last thing I'll add to you guys, and I'll let you go, but the sex life after pregnancy, it's never going to be the same. It's going to take time. It can take years to get back to where it is. I mean, my daughter's 5 years old. I touched my wife's boob the other day, and she was like, man, I always loved that. And I was like, no, you haven't for the last 5 years.
No, you haven't.
And she was like, no shit. And my wife breastfed for 2.5 years. So,
Rub and tug.
Do anything we can, brother.
Let me ask you this, Kanisha.
Yeah.
Have you thought about some good butt fucking?
Not with that elephant trunk that lives at my house.
Just do some poppers and get some good butt fucking in.
No. We tried that one time. He said he got blood in his kidneys from it. Like that's what he said. That he was fucked up, and like we were just kind of. But I'm happy, and I mean I was super faded. Like when we do shit like that, we literally be getting super faded.
You're like, let me fucking
But it does not. But I can't do that again. And also, I cannot have like my boobs were my biggest sexual turn on. I am completely disgusted. Like I cannot have him touch my boobs because it's how I feed my baby. So I cannot be.
You can't put the two together.
It doesn't. It makes me cringe.
Does it turn you on when your baby's sucking your titties?
No, it's like you.
Some people like that shit. That's why I'm asking.
And some people do, but for me, no. And I wonder because you think about that, you're like, this is like so crazy. But I just feel the milk coming out, and I'm just looking at her going, damn, I'm really giving my baby life and nutrition.
Yeah.
So I have never felt that way, but I'm sure people have.
Too bad you can't get more milk. You could slang it to fucking bodybuilders.
Yes, I know. My homegirl Mihi, and she's this little Asian girl. This bitch got freezer full of freaking milk, yo.
What is she selling it for? Per?
She doesn't sell it. I told her, I was like, you can sell it. She's buying a deep freezer to store all. Like she has so much milk.
Oh, she could cake the fuck up.
Yeah. So if you got some information, I'll give it to her because I was telling her, I was like, yo, I think people buy.
Oh yeah.
This milk. Now we're alkaline vegan. Otherwise, she offered us the milk, but we're alkaline vegan. So if it's not that, then I can't put it into my baby.
I remember I drank breast milk one time off of a stripper. This fucking Thai stripper. She came out with she was like, I got breast milk in the back. I was like, I'll drink some.
It's so sweet, isn't it? I've drinking it. A few people have drank mine at the comedy, the Laugh Factory.
For real?
Because I was drinking, so you got to pump and dump. So I was like, I got white Russians. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, milk shots.
It was getting faded off of your titty milk. Like,
And they had some cake back there, no lie, but they didn't have nothing to drink. So I was pumping it, and I was drinking, like, sipping the milk and eating the cake. I was faded, yo. Like, that was
Kanisha
ridiculous.
Bus, yo. All right, it's not going to get any better than that. Where can people follow you?
Okay, so I started a new page for moms. A lot of mom stuff is going to be going on there. I have a lot of content that I'm editing right now that is funny specifically for that. So that's mom, MOM _ ish, ISH _ So momish is my new mom page, and then
is it on Instagram? Okay.
And then my regular Instagram, which is still majority of my stuff right now until I transition. Kanisha is comedy. Facebook Kanisha Bus, and
it's on my story. So if you want to click on that,
yes, click on that. And my fan page at Kanisha Bus, I started up and getting it popping because I'm going to do a lot of exclusive content for there too because I can't be on the road anymore. So now I have to focus on social media content.
Right,
so it's going to be so much stuff. And I have.
Are you going to do any breastfeeding videos that I can jerk off to?
Yes. Well, not with the baby, but I have pumping videos of me at the beach with a martini, walk titties out. I pump anywhere. I bring my titties out.
Pump.
Everywhere, okay? So
pump.
Follow me on there. Also on YouTube, Give Me 5. I did that right after I had the baby. So it's BT Kingsley. We're doing a bunch of conversations of top 5. So it's Give Me 5 on YouTube. So go check me out on that. And other than that, I mean, I'm in this bitch. Also, somebody who helped me through my postpartum is Angela Spicer, and she is doing a lot of stuff with postpartum right now. She's a comedian, and she is making it funny, and she's going out. She was in the psych ward for her postpartum, so she really came through for me. So definitely check her out as well if you're dealing with postpartum. She's a fucking God-giving to me during that time. So definitely check that out.
Kanisha, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yes.
And congrats on the baby.
Thank you. My little booski, Miss
Sorry about
Harmony.
your twat.
So is my man. I'm trying to do something so he don't go run around and do nothing stupid. Good, I couldn't even blame him either. Shit. So don't let him hear that part.
Let's go.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
All right, man. This was John is a champ of the show, and he was willing to go get a Bro-zilian wax, and he taped it. And so shout out to Jen from at Wax Melrose. You should go there. She'll fucking take care of you. Yeah, John goes through it. And if you stay tuned, if you keep listening, we're gonna play on the best of all time, me getting waxed, and it was one of the most painful things I've ever gone through. And you get to hear that, but that won't be for another little bit. All right. Shade 45. Oh, this is a good one. We have Jen.
Hello.
How you doing, Jen?
I'm great. Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are an esthetician.
I am.
Wax LA is who you're repping.
Yep. Wax on Melrose.
Wax on Melrose.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you did John.
I did.
Take me through a day before we get into John. Let me just better understand the life of an esthetician.
Well, I don't do facials and things like that. Most estheticians do.
Yeah.
I mainly do bikini waxing. And I mainly do female bikini waxing, but
You made a special.
well, kind of, yeah. But I a lot of men, more men than you would think, actually come in to get that done.
I got it done once, and it was.
How did you like it?
I thought I was afraid my penis was gonna get hard. It did not get hard. It actually went inside of me and hid until it was over, and it was torture.
It actually helps the waxer if that happens. It happens a lot, actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It looked like I.
So
jumped.
you didn't finish.
Oh,
basically.
we got all the way through.
Oh, you did?
But it was a lot of it was a lot of bargaining and stuff like that. We're gonna play it in the best of in a couple weeks. That was from a long time ago. So John
hear it.
agreed to do it. I imagine you don't have to say any names. You can just say yes or no. I'm guessing you've done celebrities, huh?
Yeah. Sure.
Is there anything that's comforting for us to know about celebrities? Do we all have the same buttholes?
They are all like us.
That's awesome.
We're all the same. You've seen one butthole, you've seen them all pretty much.
I found
Pretty
that
much.
I found for me that the butthole was the least painful of all of.
Definitely.
So it wasn't just I don't just have like a super fucking rugged asshole
I mean, you could for all I know.
from years of pooping and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. oh. I see what you did there. You're implying something else.
Hey, I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do. But yes, typically it's less painful. Less painful. The ball's not so much.
What do you do when there's like someone that's a little funky down there?
Tell me what you mean by funky.
Do you ever hit them with a wet wipe? Like here.
Well,
like,
I have a
clean up?
box of wet wipes sitting there, sprouted open for everybody to see.
Did you have to hit John with the wet wipe?
No, clean as a whistle.
On my ass? Sure.
Clean as a whistle.
John said you hit him
may
with a
have
wet wipe on his ass. She had to block it out.
I guess.
I may not remember. I have no idea.
Was it? Yeah. How was John as a client?
It was incredible, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was it was very entertaining.
Okay.
He grabbed onto me the whole time.
Wait, he was holding you?
He was,
Did he me too you, Jen? Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to our bosses? Jesus Christ! So much for John. Oh
like,
man.
I don't want to no Me Too shit, please. But he was, kind of curled in a fetal position and begging me and shaking and sweaty, and it was pretty amazing.
That sounds like me minus the grabbing the lady because I fucking
Just my elbow.
John's
Just
on
my
the,
elbow.
he's on the spectrum. He doesn't even understand
It
what
happens.
it's like. So he wasn't the first person to hold on to you.
No, it happens all the time. It's just a reaction, you know.
Have you thought of going into S&M?
Years ago, I did. Sure.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
And then you could even go back and probably triple the price and just do that waxing shit, because that's the most painful shit.
You know, I've already been through all that, and
That's
I just
fucking awesome.
it's it's pretty fucking crazy.
Did you used to whip people and all that?
No.
Pee
no.
on them?
No.
I had a homegirl. She used to pee on people, and
No.
this was back in '99.
Yeah.
And she said every time I took a piss, felt like I was losing $250 because it wasn't on the guy. You know what I'm saying? I guess that didn't need to be explained, but fuck it, Jen. We're here now.
That's what I'm here for.
So, what'd you do in the S&M thing?
No, I just was interested in it.
Ah,
See, I'm old now. That was in my 20s, so.
girl,
this
you don't
is a
look
whole-
a day over 27.
Oh, see, that's so sweet. Thank God we're on the radio.
I'm cereal.
Oh.
Looking good. Whatever
Thank
you're
you.
doing, working out for you. I guess it helps to work at a skin place.
Oh, yeah.
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 All right, let's talk to John a bit. Hey, John,
Yes.
how was your experience? How'd you think it was gonna be, and then how'd it turn out being?
I did not expect it to. I was surprised by the pain. I really was. I figured, okay, I could take this, and I mean, clearly I made it through, but it hurt more than I expected. It did.
What was the most painful part? Where on your body was the most painful part?
I mean, I would say, the first couple were really a body blow.
Yeah, but where,
those
man? I
were-
didn't
those
say
were-
when. I said where on your body.
It was right above the penis, and then
Oh, the triangle area right above the
Right.
dick. Oh, yeah, that's a bad one.
And
That
that's-
is a bad one.
and that's when she sort of eased into it. I didn't like the scrotum action. I didn't like the shaft. I mean, there was nothing really I enjoyed.
Did she make you stretch your ball sack out like a sailboat? Did
She
you look
did.
like the Nautica sign?
She took care of that.
I
Oh, she
stretched
did
those
that?
suckers like you wouldn't believe.
She was really up in it. Man.
Went up to his, past his belly button, I think.
Does it get to the...
Not true. Not true. I have a normal ball sack, Jen.
Jen, you're welcome back. You blazed me and you blazed John. You're fucking welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
You come through, fucking wax it up, man. Yeah. Is it just is genitals just? Are you to the point where you're just so used to them that they're just like there? Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you said you just grabbed his ball sack like
Yeah.
it wasn't shit.
You have to. I mean, what do you?
My lady made
What are you gonna
me
do?
pull. My lady made me pull my own ball sack.
Yeah.
She was like, "Pull your own ball sack." John, you weren't capable of doing that.
Well, she didn't ask.
I didn't ask.
I mean, at one
She
point,
knew you couldn't do it.
when she was doing my ass, I had to sort of grab my genitals, get them out of the way, so she could really take care of the anus. And that was surprising. Really, Jen is really she's unafraid.
She's thorough.
She is very.
Did
thorough.
you have to get put on all fours for your?
No,
for
I
the
laid,
butt?
I laid on my belly and spread my ass cheeks, which felt way less gay than what it sounds like you had going on.
I
Like,
felt as gay as it gets. As
Doggy
gay as it gets.
style,
And
yeah.
she's talking to me, and it's just weird.
did you say no homo before she went in your butthole?
It was too late. It was
It
full
was just-
homo.
yeah,
I mean,
you
I
were
was-
so homo.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do.
You're like pro homo. Let's do this shit. Let's fucking do this shit. All right, Jen. We're gonna hear a bit of John at your job.
Okay.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. If you have any reactions to this, we would love to hear it. Let's go.
You're putting on the wax? Yep. And then would you just give me are you going to give me a countdown or what's going to happen here?
Would you like me to give you?
I don't know. Ooh, it's hot. It's warm. It's warm.
Definitely warm.
Did you put some bass in your voice?
Warm.
No, that's just like
It's hot. It's hot. I was like, who's this, Count Chocula talking? All right, go ahead.
Let's do no countdown.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a big.
This is
That's a
she's
big
doing the
chunk.
no countdown. All right, bring it up.
We'll do no countdown.
Oh, wow. Wow, hang on.
I can feel you tensing up. It's
Well, yeah. Oh, this. All right, now, you asked me if I was nervous initially, and I said no. Ah! Ah! Wow. Holy fuck. All right, I don't mean to hold your arm like that.
See? There he was.
I didn't mean to squeeze your arm. I apologize. See, that was like a test run. Holy shit. I don't know about this. Wow. Can we avoid the penis just like, can we like do the outer edges first? Sorry.
Those hurt the most.
Holy shit. That fucking hurt. That actually did.
It gets better though after you keep doing it.
You full of shit.
All right.
It's gonna be okay. You're shaking.
Well, it fucking hurts. I mean, it literally hurts.
Try not to move.
Oh! This is so terrible. Fuck.
You got this. You got this.
Do you have like a squeeze ball or something? Or like, I've got my mouth guard in my...
I'll give you a towel.
May I have the towel? Ow! 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 God damn it! All right, I'll stop squeezing your arm. I don't know you that well, Jen, but you're very nice about this. But do women ever sort of yelp out like this, or is this the worst you've seen in weeks?
No. People do it once in a while.
Oh, the scrotum. Oh, my goodness.
Move as much. I could get it done faster.
All right, I'll... Okay.
Just don't squirm so much.
Wait, hold up.
And
Just
she's
hit
actually
pause. Hit pause. So how is this right now? Where you just laying down and she's pulling on your nut sack right now?
Yeah, so at this point, I'm trying not to kick her in the face, and she's got my legs akimbo. So there's one knee by her stomach, and then the other leg's up in the air, and then she's just, and I'm just feeling so vulnerable and just bad. Just feeling bad.
What are you thinking right now, Jen?
I was worried about him.
Yeah?
I didn't want to hurt him. You know, I knew he was in pain.
Okay.
But I wanted to get it over with. So
All
I was
right.
trying to keep him, you know,
Keep it going.
keep it going.
All right, let's keep it. Let's like Jen says, keep it going.
Keep it going.
Shielding her head now, but she's afraid I'm going to knee her in the face.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Man. God, when she moves my penis, and I know like that under area right beneath where like the shaft meets the scrotum, it's going to be the worst. I don't know how it could not be. And again, talking myself into this fear is just making it immeasurably worse. Have you lost a little respect for me? No. Are you sure?
Absolutely not.
I can see it in your eye, but okay.
Try not to.
He knows that look.
Fetal position.
I actually want to turn on my side. Would this make that worse or better? Oh! Fuck! Oh! This is so bad.
All right, hold up, Jen. On a scale from 1 to 10, how hairy was he?
I would say 7.
Fuck's wrong with you, man?
As it turns out, even before we talked about this, I had this huge sort of forest, and about a week before, and I clipped it back a little bit.
You trimmed it back, and that was him. That was after a haircut, Jen.
I know.
That was after the barber shop. Oh, brother. All right, let's keep this shit going.
Oh, and there's blood. And there's blood.
That's just from the pores. That's totally normal, especially the first couple of times. Are you comfortable?
No, I'm not comfortable. I've not been this comfortable in a very long time. And I get punched in the face now on a regular basis.
Oh, you do?
Fuck. I'm so concerned about kneeing you in the stomach, and I'm being dead serious. You've seen what happens with the knee. You've seen that at this point. Can't you like get on the table or something, or how do we avoid that? All right, just give me a second. Just give me a second. No, don't surprise me, Jen.
I won't.
Don't surprise me, Jen.
I won't. I'm gonna do it.
Fuck. All right, just do it. Oh. God damn it, Jen. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, you can hear the fear, bro. You can just hear the fear.
He was terrified. I felt so bad
Oh,
for
man.
a minute.
All right. Okay. Oh, yo, they bringing in people to listen to you be waxed now, John. All right.
Okay.
Ow! Ow! That was an ow.
You look terrified.
God, this is now we're going like under the penis, right on the back, like right beneath it.
Okay, now check it out. You can't move when I do this, okay?
When have I actually fall through on that promise? And I'm sorry about the arm. I don't want to put a bruising. Oh. God. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Which one
Why
was
is there
the,
other women's?
Which one was the worst so far? Was it the first one? That first one kind of got you.
The first one, but then also when you go between the scrotum and then the leg, that was unpleasant because just
Right on the side, the diagonal shit.
on the sides.
Oh, bro, that was the one right there. Oh.
It's just so terrible.
Hey, real talk. You sound way. I was screaming like a bitch, dog. I was bargaining. Yeah, I sounded fucking awful. I sounded bad. What was his penis like by now? Was it inside of him or was it just flopping around? What'd you think of it before you started waxing?
What did I think of it?
Yes.
I didn't.
Damn.
I didn't.
Be honest. Come on. You've seen a lot of penises, Jen. Where does mine stand up? How does it stand up there? Just come on.
Well, you weren't erect though.
No.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. I'm trying to help you here, bud.
Can you be more specific?
Was it impressive?
No.
Jen, what the fuck? I thought you were so nice to me over there.
Yeah, she was nice because you were fucking harmless in every way.
What the hell? It was not impressive. By the way, it looks better now, Jen. At the time, you said it looked frightened.
That's
you
why
said it looked frightened.
I think a lot of it did look frightened, and I think a lot of guys do that to make it look bigger. That's what they say.
Well, I didn't
Take all the hair off.
When I got mine done, it did not look bigger. It looked like a popcorn shrimp. Like I was walking around looking like fucking. It looked like Popeyes. You know the little fucking. It looked like It looked like my dick looked like Popeyes.
Well,
It was a real bummer.
It had occurred to me to go in the other room first and give it a couple of pumps. But
Like kind of going there with a halfway hard dick.
Just a little bit,
Oh yeah,
but-
she would have been stoked about that.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
All right, let's 888-742-3345. Let's why don't we jump a little further into the action? I just want to hear you break down a little bit more, a slow breakdown of John.
All right, so let's see. This is when we're going on to the ass here. I'm on all fours.
Oh wait. Let me get right before you go to the ass, because the ass was the least painful.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
Somewhere around there. That's
Okay, let's
perfect.
see what's happening here.
And I'm sorry about the arm. I don't want to put a bruising. Why aren't there other women screaming right now? What is up with that? Am I like the lamest one here?
Yes.
Fine. I'll suck it up, but this is terrible.
Are you sure you never was a dominatrix? Oh
Pretty sure, yeah.
man, you'd be good at it.
Thanks.
How does the penis look at this point?
You want me to answer?
Yes, I do. That's why I asked.
It looks afraid.
That is fear.
Jen.
The penis is afraid. Okay, and now you're going for, again, the scrotum. This is the left testicle, and she's going right up to the area where it meets the leg. I anticipate this to hurt a little bit, but not as bad as some of the other swaps. And so she's now patting it in. She's a very nice person. I like Jen. I know this is going to hurt Jen. I know it. Ow! Oh!
We've been texting, and my dick is not impressive. It's fine. Fine.
You thought you had a chance?
Well, I didn't think it was that bad.
Jen, you're a professional.
No, it's not bad.
You're a professional, Jen. Have you ever dated any clients ever?
No.
Well, hey,
No.
So much for you.
I know. It
Wah,
may have,
wah, wah.
fine.
I have a feeling that was just an answer just for you. That was a John answer. That wasn't a fucking real answer. That was she was like, You could see her doing calculations in her brain. Then
How
she
do I
was
get
like,
out of this?
Nope. Nah, never.
Nope.
Never.
Not happening.
Nope. That's just a fucking client. Nope. All right.
Here we
All right. Now we're to your butthole.
On all fours.
Now John's on all fours. Style of the dog.
And she did wipe my ass, by the way, with a wet wipe.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
You blocked it out because it was
It
traumatic.
must have been traumatic.
Was it
exactly.
brown when you got? Did you look at it? Was
I
it
have
brown?
no recollection whatsoever.
Doodoo brown. I don't want to rock. I don't want to rock. All right, go ahead.
And how do you feel about me on all fours sort of bending over like this in front of you? I mean, you're pretty, I guess, immune to that at this point.
I am, but don't squeeze it.
Sorry.
Wait,
Hurts
he
my
was
back.
squeezing
Okay.
his butt?
It kept winking, you know.
Your shit was fucking winking at her?
I couldn't help but clench. How can you not clench?
Don't wink it.
Come on.
Man, just bring it back just like a fucking cunt hair. Just a teeth. All right, go ahead.
Some slack.
I guess immune to that at this point. You've.
I am, but don't squeeze it.
Sorry. Arch my back. Okay.
Arch your back.
Oh wow. Now she's actually going right onto the anus. Damn it. That's got to be sensitive. Come on, admit it, Jen. I know you're trying to shield me, but oh fuck.
You're shaking.
Yeah. Say it again. What's happening?
You're winking.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck. Great. I'm winking at my new friend Jen, but she seems to handle it well. God, when you touch my scrotum, it just makes me so concerned. Honestly, I don't think we'd ever. Honestly, I don't think we would ever overcome this.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I'd be so nervous every time. I was like, oh, there she is, my scrotum.
I'm trying to be very nice to them. Oh god. Pet them.
See, she was petting my scrotum back then, man. What happened?
Like a fucking 4-year-old. Like, oh, it'll be okay. It's all right, little fella. It's okay. All right, go. Let's hear it. Did she rip your butt or no?
Oh, yeah, she
Yeah.
already. Yeah, we got a little bit
All
more.
right, okay. Give me. Let's.
I'm the worst. Okay, one,
That was
two,
you
three.
laughing?
Oh, wow. That one is really a fire burn. But so where are we now?
See all these guys on the top? Wait. We'll get those. Let me comb them up. Oh.
And see, isn't it wonderful to have Jen touch my penis and then actually just start uncontrollably laughing? and so, well, why are you laughing that time? You're trying to be kind to me, but it's
Nothing to
fine.
do with your penis. Nothing to
This
do
is
with
so
it.
embarrassing, dude.
So, what is this going to do to me, Jen? Just give it to me. Give it to me straight. You know what's going on over here, so you might as well just tell me.
He's so nervous.
Rip off all the shaft hair.
And so,
Should be in one fell swoop.
oh, Jen,
She's edging you up, bro.
damn it. I don't know.
No fetal position.
All right, well, wait, hang on a second. So, but just give me a second to like warm up to this one. All right, just hang on, just fuck. All right,
Okay, 1, 2, 3. You can't put your legs
all right,
together.
goddamn. Ah,
Beautiful. Look how nice.
I'm like a
It's
little
all
kid.
shiny and clean.
This is terrible.
I don't want to do this anymore.
How does it feel?
Curious. It feels. I'm told that. Again, even by you, that women like this. So I'll have to find somebody who wants to experience this.
You got to get a girl now, man. You got to try this out before it starts growing out.
It's complete waste. It's being wasted. Wasted on the world. You
Yo,
should see
is there any fucking chick out there willing to hop on a fucking hand grenade and just bang John in the LA area? He's got a brand new dick.
It is just perfectly shorn. The ass, boy, wiping is incredible.
I told you.
Bang! It's all gone. Like one swipe. It's crazy. It's
So good.
Crazy.
I used to get my back waxed, and you'd feel whole different parts of your shirt. I'd be like, damn, I didn't even know I had that part of my shirt.
Well, here's the thing. So I had this problem because suddenly she created this dead zone, and I didn't really know what to do.
What do you mean dead zone?
Well, because suddenly I had this, this like hairy chest, and then suddenly it just cuts off. So then I sort of took some clippers to my gut the other
and
night,
like kind of faded it up.
and I just,
Oh, you shaved your whole
I mean-
fucking.
I don't know what to do.
Nice.
Yo, he just pulled up his shirt. Yo, John, what are you
So
doing?
What about that?
Yo.
What about that versus that?
Oh, that's perfect.
John, I'm so glad you started boxing. Cause this is post boxing, John.
But look, I mean, what do I do? Do I cut off the chest hair now too? I got the shoulder hair going?
No, you're good. Just quit. Stop with the clippers.
Has it started to grow yet?
Yeah, there are a couple of strays. Blink.
Can I see or no?
Really?
Or no, we can't. Can we see?
I mean, if you want to look, I'll be over here.
Just the top of it.
I'll be right over here.
Well,
Just-
we've got these.
He waxed the whole thing.
yeah, you
so
like show her the top. She want to see. She
just
want
the
to see her
very-
work.
Just the top.
She want to see her work.
Just pull it down
What, like the
like
dick
an
root
inch.
or something? What are you talking about?
Oh, it's great. It's awesome.
He just showed her.
That's amazing.
John, you a champ, dog.
That's so good.
I got $100 in my pocket. I'm giving you $100, John.
Beautiful.
Fuck that.
Beautiful.
You a motherfucking champ. 888-742-3345. I really appreciate you doing this for us. It's
Absolutely. I love it.
you hopped. You really did it.
Thank you.
I gotta tell you. And I don't know. If you ever get bored with that shit, I think you would be really good at genital shaming. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah, just looking at
Ooh.
dudes and be like, oh, the fucking pathetic dick.
That could be its own show.
Yeah.
Genital shaming.
Yeah, because you kind of did John like that, low key.
Low key. What's low key
She
about
was
it?
sliding them shits in, just jab,
No.
jab.
No.
Jen said it wasn't impressive. You said it wasn't impressive.
But to who? It is. It was,
Not for you, John. You're used to fucking 10-year-olds, so you know.
No. Coming out of the shower this morning, I said, if that's not bad. It was nice and warm. I checked it out in the mirror, and I said, that's not bad.
yeah,
Next to the
yeah.
lollipops you give them, your shit's giant.
Not true.
Terrible. You guys are terrible.
888-742-3345. You got it, man. We gotta get you laid just so you can feel it. It feels so different.
It's just it's being wasted on the world. I mean, just even feeling it now, it's just the best.
Let me interject real quick. I'll
Go
tell
ahead.
you something.
Break it down.
If I did see, the only reason I said anything that it wasn't desirable or whatever, if I didn't have a boyfriend, I would be all over it. It's pretty amazing, to be honest.
See, you got an
it's
amazing
pretty
dick.
amazing.
You got an amazing dick.
Yes.
See that, John?
See, now I don't believe her.
No, see, okay.
Don't spare my feelings.
She said
I'm
if she didn't
honest.
have a boyfriend, John,
You know,
she doesn't have a boyfriend. She's just saying that, John.
Fine, Jen. I thought we had something. But
Don't ask to see pictures of her and her man. It'll be from fucking 8 years ago.
stop it.
She's single and she doesn't want to fuck with you.
By the way, she gave me a strip. I could bring it in there for you if you want to check it out.
Oh my
What,
God, you
a
still
strip
have
of your
it?
hair?
I think it's off.
Wait, show it up.
I think it's off my. I think it's off the. I think it's like medical waste. This is medical waste.
You brought it.
Oh,
It looks like a hairy omelet. Oh my God.
It does.
Oh, John. Oh, he's bringing it in. He's bringing it in. No. Oh, get it away. Get it away. Get it
yes.
away. Hold up.
I think it's off my ass.
Oh my God. What a
That is so good.
Oh, he put it in front. Oh, he put. Oh my.
I'm gagging now. Chris, make it go away. Chris, help.
I'm not touching
I'll give you
that.
$5, dude.
I don't want your $5.
All right, Andrew the intern.
Man, hold up. Oh, John.
Oh, look at that.
Now I've got the plate. It's a fuck. Oh.
It's been in my locker for a week.
Oh my God.
Right there in the hallway.
It looks like you got a haircut with bacon shortening or some shit like that. It's glistening.
Is that gross?
It looks like it came from a can of Folgers and they just been sitting on the fucking.
Oh, I'm gagging. Okay.
Oh, John. Yo.
Are you really gagging?
A little
John?
bit.
Bro, that's after your haircut?
Yeah.
That's after your haircut?
I think that's the ass hair.
Jesus fucking. How can
I
you
think
even.
it might be, yeah.
That's the ass hair?
I know, dude.
John.
There's a lot.
It looked like Ziggy Marley's head, dog. What are you doing?
That was really long.
Yo, son, that shit was longer than the shit on my fucking head, John. What are you doing?
Well, she took care of it.
That shit look like the Ring when she comes out of the well. That's what your shit looks like, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? God damn,
Jen
John.
earned her money that morning.
And yo, John doesn't even have pubic hair. It's like human hair. It looked like she fucking faded up a fucking 5-year-old and just like,
It was kind of a lot.
what, John?
Well, I don't do it that often.
Just get you some dick clippers. Number 2, lay them down, bro. Just lay them down. I keep saying it, and you just yes me to death.
I never even thought about it until I started working with you.
Yeah, but then you didn't do it. Look at your fucking asshole hair. It's long as shit, man.
Yeah, man.
You could go to Myrtle Beach and get that shit braided and have them put like seashells in that shit.
Wiping with that was a bit of an issue.
Yeah, bro.
And now it's the best.
Isn't it the best?
Bro, I'm surprised, like, the length of that hair, I'm surprised you didn't smell like poop every fucking day.
Oh, every day I feel like, oh, another swipe.
How, bro? How are you that motherfucking hairy, dog?
I don't know. Lithuania? I don't know.
All right, hold up, man. Let me see if I got anything that's even close to about hair. Hold on a second. Let's see. Fuck me, dude. All right, plug everything. We're gonna come back with you, but go ahead and plug all of your socials or how people can get in contact with you or where they can go while I find this awesome song.
Well, I wanted to say,
Yeah.
I do. Wax we've been there since, I feel like it was, 2006, maybe earlier. Everyone's amazing there. Especially there's a girl named Carla who does the male Boy-zilians, manzillion, whatever you want to call it. Her name's Carla. She's awesome. So her and I do those.
How far are you from here? I might get my back waxed again.
We're on, it's basically off of Fairfax.
Okay, Fairfax and Melrose.
Melrose, yeah.
Oh, that's not far at all.
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
Bright red paint, red building.
You right next to the hair salon and all that shit?
I think there's a hair salon, like kitty corner.
Okay,
bet.
bet.
But yeah, it's a great place. It's not all clinical, it's very casual, laid back kind of vibe. So.
Oh, it sounded very, very laid back.
Well, it just makes people more comfortable. You're sitting there.
Was there anybody else in the room? Because I heard other laughing. Was that?
The rooms actually, they don't have ceilings on them.
Oh, so people could hear you yelling.
Correct.
Like a fucking.
It was terrible.
Bitch.
I know.
What did they say after he left?
There were some side glances. Like a bad guy.
I know. I just wanted.
He's
I
the
just
pussy.
wanted to, after he left.
After he left, they just said, "Wow." They didn't really say much. They didn't say much.
I just felt
You know
bad.
what? It's true because so many times people like scream out or oh my God, or you'll hear those things kind of all day.
Now, Jen did tell me that some guy actually ejaculated.
Ah, shit! You
while
had to
she
bring
was
that up.
doing it.
Oh, come on, Jen! You buried the lead.
I know. I was like, excuse me?
That's true.
Where
true.
did you rip when he came? Was his dick hard the whole time?
It was.
It
was.
How do you tackle that?
You just put your forearm on it while you're.
For real?
Yeah.
Was he endowed or
Nah.
just a regular dick?
Regular dick.
Average Joe dick.
Yep.
You're not like, go get that shit down.
No, not really. When I first started doing them years and years ago,
Yeah.
it kind of tripped me out.
Yeah.
But then you realize like it just kind of happens sometimes
Really?
with anybody. And it actually kind of helps, especially if there's hair on the shaft.
Oh, because your dick is hard.
Right.
Have you ever encouraged somebody to get their penis hard so that so you can work it around?
No, I might get in trouble for that.
I'll just keep that. I'll keep that in mind next time.
Yeah.
Here's a song about hair. We're gonna screen these callers. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Hold on a second. It's a fucking commercial. All right, and now.
All the girls they just love me, but my Jerry girl's greasy. All the girls they just love me, but my Jerry girl's greasy. All them girls they just love me, but my Jerry girl's greasy. All the girls they just love me, but my Jerry girl's greasy. I'm fresh out the hair shop, my shit is tight. Some niggas be tripping and ready to fight because my hair is long. Don't have to use a comb to make my shit hit. I throw some activator on, and when I spray my curl, the shit might get on me. I got a gang of hoochies, but the Finny girls don't want me. There's a slight chance if this show. 1, 2, 3, check it out. They just love me, but my Jerry girl's greasy. Yeah. All them girls that just love me, but my Jerry girl's greasy. All them girls that just love me, but my Jerry girl's greasy.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. That's the number to dial. Ron in Columbus has been waiting a long time. Go ahead, Ron.
Hey, what's going on? It's actually Rod. I just wanted to call in and tell Don he's a fucking bitch. You need to take that $100 and give it to old girl for having to endure that bullshit.
It fucking hurts.
Did he tip you?
You're a fucking bitch.
Jen, did he tip you at least?
Yeah, a little bit.
It came out of your pocket, remember? you
Did you give her everything?
Yeah, of course I did. What do you like?
All right.
I don't go to like a taco. No, she deserved it.
All right. You know, John, he's an alcoholic, so.
Thought about it.
I appreciate that, though, from the caller there. Very smart.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you,
darling.
Ron. Rosie. Rosie.
Hi, am I in the air?
Yeah, you are on the air, Rosie. Go ahead.
Hi, I've been leaving 1,000 messages for John because I really, really, really want to sit on his chin.
Oh.
I want to know what it feels like. And
Damn,
everybody
son.
keeps talking about it. I just want to know, when do I have to go? When do I, is it about money? I got the money. I'll go over there. What's up?
Rosie out of New York checking in.
Damn.
Look at
Holla.
that. Yeah, but she's in fucking New York.
She said she'll come out, bro.
Really?
Yeah, she said she just
Oh, yeah, I will.
she wants to ride your chin.
All right, let's put her on hold. We'll figure
Hey,
this
I
out.
want to look her. I want to see I want to see what Rosie looks like.
what's going on
Rosie,
here.
Rosie, you don't got to tell us we're gonna put you on hold. I want to see your pull up Rosie's fucking Instagram. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold. Rosie, you got an Instagram? Yeah, but it's private.
Yeah, I do.
It's private. Is it private?
Is it private?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's private.
Okay.
Put her on hold. I'll find it.
We're gonna put you on hold.
Yeah, I'll find it.
We're gonna see you.
We'll come back to Rosie. Gonna lock Rosie in there.
If she flies out, you got to do it though.
Yeah, I got the pills.
Yeah, that's right.
Got the apartment.
Yeah, you got the pills, you got the apartment,
The
fuck
beds, the
yeah.
futon.
all of that. And if you really put dick to her, like all your chick roommates are gonna hear, and then they're gonna fucking be like, "Oh, that guy's really good at fucking."
Yeah, there's one next door. She's like 21. I think she get freaked out by it. She's tiny.
She gets freaked out by what?
Well, me,
you're
like,
jerking off
boom,
all the
boom.
time.
Oh, I had to turn down the porn the other night. I was like,
Well, yeah, she gets freaked out by that.
yeah.
21.
She would-
huh?
she-
21.
No, I'm not saying I'm into
Pervert.
it. I said she's 21.
Yeah, she's younger than my daughter. You're talking in
Dude,
the same
I'm not
sentence,
saying
you
I'm
pervert.
gonna go after her.
What's up with your daughter? She look like you, Jen?
Oh,
You don't need
she looks better than me.
How'd you like me to be your stepson?
I just got a stepson, actually. She just got married. So
She ain't
too
dead. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just messing with you,
If
John.
you need to wax me first, I'm willing to do this. 888-742-3345. Let's go to Nate in Wisconsin. Go ahead, Nate.
Yo, I just want to give props to John. He's taking that next step, man. I always thought he was a bitch for the longest time. Now, it's a balls out show now.
Yeah,
Balls
it is
out.
balls
Yes.
fucking out. For real. I got nothing bad to say about John. He hopped on that hand
No, he's
grenade.
stepping it up, man. He is stepping it up, bringing it to the show.
Yeah. Like I said, I got it done once. We will play it on a best of. I'm never playing that again because I was screaming like a bitch. But I didn't wiggle. I just sat there and took it. I was just like, oh, fuck.
That's hard to do.
Let's go to John in Victorville.
Hey, I just had a question. My friend's an esthetician, and she's told me all kinds of crazy horror stories and all kinds of stuff. But one of the ones that stuck out to me the most was she had to do a 14-year-old boy, and I was just kind of wondering, is that a common practice?
No way.
What about for girls? How old are they when they start going to get waxed?
The youngest girl that I've waxed, and it was like an upper lip or a leg or something like that, was about 13, I think.
Yeesh.
But the parents always there. And,
That doesn't
and,
mean you're not a pedophile.
No, somebody waxing a boy, that's what? That's weird to me.
So what if it was?
It's not common.
What if it was man on man? How is girl on girl? Would that be better?
If as long as the parents there at that age, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. But
Whew.
yeah, I'm just very.
So you waxed? Was she Armenian or some shit? Was she like Mad Harry? Was she a Kardashian?
Who? Oh,
You?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, there's every type of person in the world.
Who's the hairiest type of person? Can you or does it matter?
You really don't even know. You could
Yeah, 'cause-
look at somebody and think that they're going to be so hairy. and
Would
they're
you
not.
imagine that John was as hairy as he is?
Never.
From looking at him.
Never.
Do you think that he
Never.
should trim moving forward?
Well, I hope he could, keeps getting waxed.
Oh, he's never going to come back.
He's
again.
never gonna- well,
Are you
see?
kidding me?
Why not?
Because it costs money and it's painful.
Yeah, it
And those are
definitely.
two things that he does not like to do. He does not like to see. All right, let's see Rosie. John. Oh, Rosie's cute, bro.
Sure.
There you go.
Totally worth. Yeah, check it out.
Come on. Thank you, Jen. Look at that.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
see? Rosie's
Turning things
pretty.
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna
See?
fly out from New York.
I think that's amazing.
Little-
I'm glad I
myself.
could be of service.
She'll enjoy your work.
Yeah, buddy. Better get that shit, son. Ride that chin, Rosie. Ride that chin.
I think she would do it.
Put a saddle on your face and ride that chin.
Well, if she's going to ride the chin, doesn't she need a wax too first? Rosie, come on.
We'll send you on over. How long do you gotta wait before you can fuck once you get waxed?
I usually say just 24 hours.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jackie and Li. Jackie.
So I'm curious because in 15 years of getting my butthole waxed, I've always been on my back. Whether I was in a different state or country, I'm always on my back. So, like, is this on all fours to have his booty hole waxed thing, like a male-specific thing? And then also, can we please have a visual of that, please?
Of what? The hair?
No, of him on all fours getting his butt waxed, like...
God, we
please?
didn't take any pictures, did we?
No.
Wait, this is all audio. There's no visual. Okay.
Are you kidding me? There's no way any of us in this room wanted to see that. No.
Yeah. That's a good question, actually. I prefer to do, when I'm doing men's buttholes, whatever, I prefer them on all fours because there's
it's
the sack there,
emasculating.
hanging there, and it's just, I don't know, they could pull it forward, and the way that it goes, it's just so much smoother and better for me, personally. But I mainly wax women, and it's always, I just have them pull their knees up and wax between their cheeks. So yeah, I don't really do them on all fours.
Okay.
You know what?
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
You're my enemy, Jen. You know why?
Why?
Because on a girl, I like a hairy asshole.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Give me an Arab
I'll start
chick.
letting my clients know.
Yeah.
Guys like.
There's a few guys out there. Give me a nice fucking hairy asshole.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. See, makes me just.
Wowzer.
Makes me want to leave a relationship and start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. That was Usher.
Right.
It's for you.
Thank you.
Do you get waxed? Or are you just are you like me? Like, I play rap so much, when I go home, I don't listen to rap. Are you Mad Harry down there? Or are you clean?
No, I wax myself, yeah.
Wait, you wax yourself?
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're fucking bout it, son.
Thanks, son.
Or ma'am. You're bout it, miss.
Oh my God, you snort too? How cute.
Yeah.
You said-
Something I do. I'm
I
like
like it.
Ernie. Mike in Houston actually waxes. Mike.
Yeah, man. I've been waxing for more than 5 years, man. And outside of, like she was saying, the wipes are so much better from the back. And to be honest, it makes the sex better, too.
What about it makes the sex better?
Especially like if the girl is waxed, you feel more of that moisture. I don't know, it just feels more of a connection. Maybe because there's less hair, there's less, friction and, blockage. I don't know, but I mean, it straight up makes the sex feel better.
No, I'm right there with you. Me and I think I told this story before the waxing, but me and my ex shaved each other on like some kinky shit and then fucked. And I think I busted like in a minute flat. I was like, oh, this is like, because it was just all these brand new skin feelings. Like, I was like, I'm feeling, I wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's real, man. It's real. So I've been sticking with it ever since.
Nice.
I was shaving for a while, but that shaving, the hair comes back too fast. You got the itchies.
Yeah.
Waxing lasts about a month, and
so
you're good to go.
So you're good for a month once you wax.
Yeah, I usually go like every 4 to 5 weeks, something like that.
Does it still? The first time for me and John was very painful. Does it continue being painful?
I mean, you're getting waxed, so it fucking sucks. But I mean, you just had to learn to deal with it. It's only kind of, and it's not as bad as the first time. I'll say that, right?
Yeah,
like you just kind of learn that this is the pain that you're going to feel on some level, and you just mentally prepare for it. And if you got a good lady that'll hook you up or do or whatever, they should be able to get in there, get what they need to get done, and get out. They start pulling and jerking around and not knowing how to pull that shit off. That's when it gets painful. But if you got someone good that can get in there and, whip, you're out, And
Thank you, Michael.
Good.
All right. It's enough waxing talk. I just fucking zoned out. I was like, fuck, dude.
No, he knows the shit, though.
I know my eyes were glazing over, though. I was just like, all right. We're going to take 2 calls. Matt in Austin, you're next. But first, Tammy in New Jersey. Go ahead, Tammy.
Hi. I just wanted to give John's props because let me tell you something. I'm a woman. I get that shit done regularly, and that hurts every time I get it done.
Yep.
But I still get it done. So I give you all the credit in the world. Like any of you dudes that's calling up here giving him grief about having it done and he was screaming and bitch, this, that, and the other thing, call up there when you've gotten it done.
Right?
Yeah, you ain't hear me call him not one
No,
bitch. That shit fucking hurt.
Because you had it done.
Yeah, I know.
You know exactly how
I
it
know.
feels.
Yeah, he was actually quieter than me, but you was more wiggly than me. You was wiggly and grabbing arms and shit.
I know. I was hanging on to her like she was my mom or something. It was terrible.
Did he call you mommy?
It was adorable.
Oh, see, that's what gets the girls. That's what gets the girls. What is it about John that's just like a fucking? You're like a wounded squirrel that fucking they just want to take care of and nurse back to.
Is that
health.
what you were trying to do?
No, I'm tough. Jen knows I'm tough.
No, you were tough.
See.
And we'll end with Matt in Austin. Matt, go ahead.
Jude, hairy assholes, they look like daddy long legs, bro. You gotta fucking drop that shit. That's disgusting, all right?
No way,
I'm telling
son.
you, bro.
No,
Daddy
hairy
long
assholes
legs,
for life.
man.
Hairy
Fucking
assholes
daddy
for
long,
life.
Bro. Oh, come on,
Hairy
dude.
assholes for life, son. son.
Nah, bro. No, daddy long legs, man. Looks like a big family of daddy long legs down there, bro.
Nah, bro, I don't know who you fucking with. I don't know who you fucking with. All my girls got
Later,
fucking
Jude.
nice, beautiful, hairy assholes. Shout out to all my motherfucking Arab chicks. What up, Habib T? Let me get that Arab asshole. Eat it with some hummus. Araka. Yeah, Puerto Rican chicks. Put motherfucking Goya on that shit, some adobo seasoning. I eat that motherfucking hairy asshole. Gimme.
Taking away my business, man.
You can still wax around there. Actually, I like a hairy pussy too. Nah, fuck that. Give me that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you Mexican chicks. I'll eat fucking El Pastor off that motherfucking hairy pussy. Give me that shit, girl. Yeah, son. Son. All right. I want to thank you so much. You are a fucking champ for coming on here.
Thank you so much.
Champ for letting John tape being waxed. I know this is a very intimate thing for John.
It was amazing.
Yeah, you were fucking awesome. Anytime you feel like waxing somebody that's not me on the show, you let us know.
I will.
I'll be happy to take care of it.
I will.
Chris, you want to get waxed?
That's a hard thought.
It's awesome. Afterwards.
Oh man, it is painful, bro.
Oh,
it's
that's
fucking
worse.
We'll
fucking
see.
painful.
We'll think about it.
Marinate on. Talk to your wife about that shit. Ugh.
You can bring her.
Do you do
that.
couple waxing?
People, well, they do that sometimes. Once a year.
Yo, yeah, bring your wife. You can have bald sex and then fucking tell us about it afterwards.
All right, I'll talk to her about it.
All right, I'll take care of it if you guys do it.
Yeah.
There it is. That's all I do is just pay for people's genitals to be waxed.
I guess.
They call me Mr. Clean. Keep that shit bald.
And not even for you.
Yeah, no, I just use clippers, man. I just number twos. Like, I understand, but yo, the waxing does make sex better. And I was saying off air, I got way more head.
I bet.
Yeah, they weren't afraid of any hair. They're just like, woof. Like moths to a flame. Their lips to my dick. They're like, whoosh. I'm like, hey, what about kissing? Whop, boom. All right, I guess we're doing that. What am I, a piece of meat? Slurp, slurp, slurp. Here's a little song all about it. It's by 3 6 Mafia. It's called Slob on My Knob.
Get caught.